bloody warm this is. Don't think we need it.
Warm.
Bit warm.
Bit warm.
I have maybe overdressed. It's like, oh, I've got me things.
Tidy yourself up.
Tidy myself. Oh, it's coming.
What is this?
Oh, I think I did.
What is? People think they're on Pornhub.
I think there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Cover me bits.
Channel that flannel.
Channel that flannel. Right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the first of the talking points. What episode? Duck and a chicken.
Yeah.
What was it? Quack and a
cluck.
Quack and a cluck. And he's a bit of a rantosaurus, and it actually keys in
Rantosaurus. We love his anger. He will never bore us.
Was that the same one as last time?
I think
wow.
So.
I think so.
Got the jingles.
Got the jingle. And it does cue into what were we talking about before? About the Roadster.
Yeah.
And I was sort of saying, you know, that sometimes these new boundaries have to be pushed with sexy cars, with fancy numbers, and like to get people interested in these. A bit of a je ne sais quoi. Pourquoi?
Is that a word?
Pourquoi is for why. For why?
Duvet.
Pourquoi? Duvet. Pourquoi? Duvet. Anyway.
Fagua.
Pourquoi? Fagua.
Why are we not in advertising?
Why are we not? Pourquoi?
Fagua.
That's it. That's all you need. Like tiny advert. Just you know.
People will be like, what's this?
What's pourquoi?
Pourquoi? And everyone else just go, pourquoi?
Oh, this has got it made. If you own a foie gras company, get in touch.
Yeah.
We'd like to talk to you about.
Yeah, we'd get you back up. We're going to be like that Grey Poussin thing.
Yeah,
Grey
Poupon.
Grey Poupon?
Poupon.
Grey Poupon, yeah.
Yeah, all the rappers are rapping about Grey Poupon, aren't they?
Well, it was referenced in Wayne's World. So there was this famous advert where there were these old men in Rolls Royces.
Yeah.
And one guy's eating in the back of his Rolls Royce.
Is he eating Grey Poupon?
And no, I don't think I think he has or he hasn't. I mean, he pulls up and then someone else is doing the same. He's like, Grey Poupon? And then it was referenced. That's why in Wayne's World, when they're in the Waymobile, they pull up against a Rolls Royce and he just goes, Grey Poupon to the old man in the Rolls Royce.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Anyway. Pourquoi? Let's get back to it. The Rantosaurus is out. He doesn't like foie gras. Pourquoi?
Oh no. This is it now. This is it. Oh no. We gotta make a rule now. No, because I like it so much. Let's continue. Let's see let's see if we can do this. Right.
Yeah. Right. That was a very unmanly.
Your eyes are watering.
I know.
Pourquoi?
Shall we start the segment again?
No. You're doing it now. You're in.
Right.
You're in now.
So, yeah, let's get back to it. So, I was saying like Tesla is at the forefront of all this EV stuff. It's sexy numbers, sexy cars, la la, all that sort of stuff. But, you know, and a lot of people kind of getting on board with that. No, stop it.
It's not me. It's not me.
You keep grinning. Pourquoi?
Pourquoi?
We apologize.
It was the gas.
It's the carbon monoxide of our little land. Anyway, I'm going to say it for like the fifth time.
Try again.
So EVs, yeah, they all, you know, Tesla, ooh, le sportif.
I'm trying not to smile so hard. It's dead
But
professional.
ultimately,
this podcast is proper professional.
But ultimately, what annoys me, right, is that, you know, people are ranting about these silly numbers and the numbers cars, it's ridiculous and the car too fast, don't do it. And the thing is, like, we need to give EVs their dues, and specifically from Asia, right? Because people might be ranting about these numbers cars now, blah, 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 but it's raising the profile, and ultimately, like, the Prius is 20 fucking years old now, and we still have the stigma over EVs and hybrids and blah, 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 you know. They've obviously...
Is this saying we've got a title? Or are we on the way to the title?
We're on the...
said the title.
I have not said... Oh, because we have to do the thing, don't we?
Said the title is complete...
Okay.
Shambles. No.
That's enough now.
What is it?
Can we give
Yeah.
Asia its EV dues?
Oh.
Because the Prius, because the Prius is like 20 years old now. That's
Yeah.
like,
It is getting on a bit, isn't it?
it's been there a while. The first Insight, which is also a hybrid, very different, but that was 99. Hyundai Ioniq, keep seeing more and more of those recently. They are kind of really catching on as a hybrid. Bit of Kia EV Soul, like a bit of that.
I like the EV Soul.
I like the EV Soul. I like the Soul anyway. That's it. I was trying to get a colleague.
I saw the top one the other day, that little baseball cap.
Yeah.
And I was like, I quite like it. I think people will start modifying it at some point.
They should. They need a bit of modifying. But yeah, I almost got a colleague of mine at the office to have an EV Soul.
Yeah.
Well, it was a Soul in general.
Yeah, they're only twice the price of an old.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And then of course. We don't really have a particularly cordial relationship with Nissan, but their Leaf...
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Done that, have we?
Yeah, we have sort of done that. But, you know, their Leaf is incredibly well, you know, sells very well. So
Leaf's popular.
Very popular. I think it is one of the most popular, isn't it? And the thing is, like I say, they've been doing this for so long, and a lot of people have just ignored it. And I think, just to go a little aside, that's why Tesla has to do what it's doing, whether you agree with it or not. It's pushing the boundaries. It's making people look at EV. Because let's face it, the slowly catchy monkey is not working.
Oh, it became embarrassing. The Prius thing, the Hollywood, if you got kind of Prius,
that's it.
Just like, you drive a Prius, I need your gas. It was a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not to criticise the vehicles or criticise Toyota's sort of, you know, I mean, Toyota's, I guess, is pretty... It's a weird company because it's kind of conservative, but then it's just like, let's make an EV or let's make a hybrid. You know, they can do these leaps, but they are still quite conservative. So, but the thing is, you know, you've got that. Meanwhile, Mercedes, BMW, they debuted their first hybrids, which was an S-Class and an X6 in 2009.
Bloody hell.
So a whole 10 years later than the Insight. The Porsche in 2010, unsurprisingly, the VW Touareg was in 2011, as if they don't share a platform. So, you know, we're talking, that's it, the 2010s before, you know, the other manufacturers are getting in on the hybrid thing. VAG just constantly wave EV concepts. I don't know how long the Porsche Mission I mean, even in the Tesla Roadster that we've been reading the comments and stuff, loads of people are like, oh, Porsche Mission but it's like, it's been going for God knows, was it 5 years, 10 years? It's just, when are they actually going to do something? You can just keep pushing these EV concepts. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do... I think the latest one is was it the bus? They're going to do the VW bus as an EV thing. And it's like, well, that's been rolling on for about 10 years. When's that actually going to happen? And you've got like European manufacturers like Jaguar falling over themselves to get into Formula EV, or Formula E I should say, and just like, oh, look at us doing EV. And it's like, but you haven't got anything in the showrooms, have you?
No.
Meanwhile, I noticed recently Toyota have just unveiled like a bit of advertising, and it's like, we choose hybrid, and you know, pretty much any of their cars in Toyota range now you get as hybrids. It's like, I know it's not sexy, I know it might not change the world, but I think we need to give them their dues, that they've been doing this for a long time. And all the German manufacturers are going to come along and go, look at us, we do hybrids, and everyone's going to go, oh, hybrids, aren't they brilliant?
Yeah, they've been doing the hard work. And they've been doing it when there's not necessarily a lot of profit in it, there's not a lot of glory in it, and this uphill struggle of consumers just being like,
perception of it,
just not sure about it.
Absolutely.
I think we have to give credit to the French.
Yeah.
Because I think Peugeot, in all fairness, they'd got towns in France 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, true.
Where they got a very early electric cars and charging points. So they were pursuing it.
Trying, and maybe the Renault Zoe kind of, you know, there's proof of that, is that kind of still underlying sort of bit of love for the EV. Yeah. But it's a bit of a rantosaurus, but I feel that it's frustrating that you've got companies that promise.
Hasn't this always been the case, though? This is
market, I suppose so.
The Japanese have always been on the back foot, progressing as much as they can. And when you look back in the past, it's always Japanese cars and bikes which have the newest things, the technology, and they're like stuff that we take for granted, like electric start bikes.
Yeah, true.
And how Triumph and BSA and people like that were like, nobody wants electric start bikes.
Yeah, true. And then it turns out we do. Everybody very much does, for everyday riding.
And they gave us things like a variable valve timing and stuff like that.
Bit of VTEC.
And he pushed a lot of technology throughout the years.
Yeah.
And been quite brave and bold with stuff. And then we've just kind of copied it.
Yeah.
And just kind of got up there because we always could.
Yeah.
But we're like,
it's. I mean, you know, there's a lot of praise lauded at the Honda NSX, but I don't think people truly give it that car its dues for all the supercars that have followed, and the fact that now you can get in like a McLaren 570S or whatever and drive to the shops in it, and then go off on the track and cane it around the track, and then drive to the shops again. You know, before that was it. Ferraris just broke down constantly. Lamborghinis were a fantastic spectacle, but you couldn't see out the back, and you
Aston Martins were stately homes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's again, yeah, it just kind of gets brushed aside really. So that was my little rant, somewhat distracted by Fourgois, but I think I just, you know, I like Japanese stuff. It might have come across. I think they deserve a bit of respect.
Pourquoi?
Fourgois!
Pourquoi?
Fourgois!
Pourquoi?
Fourgois! Enough.
And you got it out of your system now.
I think so. It was a bit of a giggle fit, wasn't it?
It was a bit much. Right?
Let's reconvene with some fannery.
Fannery next.